beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. I am an intuitive reader, a manifesting coach, a Reiki practitioner, a life path guide, and mentor here to help you on your awakening journey. Awakening is not easy, and we need to learn about how to work with the universe to co-create our dream life. We have to learn about signs. We have to learn about synchronicities. We have to learn about letting go and releasing the old. And in this video, we're going to talk about ways that you can know that your manifestation is coming by the things that are happening in your reality and in your body. So the first thing, which is normally like a not so ideal thing, is you experience a big change in your life. You abruptly leave your job, you get broken up with, your car breaks down, maybe you lose your home. The universe is literally plucking you or something else out of your life. And a lot of times it's like a tower moment in the tarot. There's this moment of just, I cannot take it another minute, or you feel like somebody pulled the rug out from underneath you. So in this stage, I need you to take the higher perspective and say, okay, this is really scary. This is not ideal. I wasn't expecting this, but this means that my manifestation is actually happening. This is movement. This is the movement I've been wanting in my life. And as soon as we start to experience the breakdown or the breakup or the breakthrough, now we know the universe is working in our favor. It's never going to pull out the rug from underneath you in a bad way. It's always pulling the rug out because that rug was not good for you, and a better one is coming. You look back at your life right now and you think about some of the most traumatic moments where maybe you lost a lot of money, or maybe you lost a person or a job. That was aligning you to something better. I bet if you look at your life a year later, you were in a different space, a different headspace. Your body was maybe healthier because you started to make better choices. And some people, it takes a little bit longer. For example, for me, I lost my daughter actually today. As I'm filming this, is her anniversary of her passing, August 29th. And, it took me years to experience that final shift. But taking care of my body happened immediately because the depression and anxiety was so bad. And I didn't even know what anxiety was back then. But now that I know what it is, I literally just didn't know how to function each day when I woke up. So exercise and putting no sugar, no processed foods, no gluten, no dairy, taking those things out cleared my mind. It made me feel like, okay, I'm starting each day a little bit more above ground. Where if I put sugar in my body, if I was eating all those things that cause inflammation, it would make me not feel good in my body. And then all of a sudden, if I don't feel good, now I'm on this deep dive into depression because now I'm like, oh, my kid died and da da da. And my mind would create this story. And it was now a reason for me to be depressed. It was permission. So if I started off eating healthy, moving my body, and setting myself up to feel good physically, then the emotional part would respond well to that. So I highly recommend that for anybody going through a tower moment. Take care of your body first. That will get the momentum going in the right direction so that your emotional health can follow along. Because sometimes the emotional health is so weak because of what we're experiencing, we need the body to save us. And that's why I always post workout videos, and I'm always so passionate about moving my body because it literally saved my life. It gave me something to look forward to each day. I had fun working with my body to see how I could shape it. It was just to stay sane. And then I met my mentor, and she taught me that I was actually running from my feelings, but it wasn't time yet. And then I ended up sitting on a massage table for 5 years over and over and over again, and actually feeling into the suffering and the pain of what had happened to me. And I paid attention to it. And it brought my awareness to other things in my life that happened. So essentially, focusing on the body is a great starting point, and then moving into the healing journey and facing the past pain when you're ready. There's no rush. The first sign that you know it's coming is big breakdown in your life, and you're kind of like really scared and you're like, what is happening? The second sign is you start to feel like you have this sense like you're dying. I can't describe it, but you might get an ailment or a sickness, and all of a sudden your mind is taking it to the next level. And it's like, this is the end, my life is over. Or maybe you're seeing people talking and you're just appreciative and you're so loving them. And you're like, is this the last time I'm going to see them? I don't know what's happening. Why do I want to hug them extra tight? You just feel like it's the end. And that's because energetically, you are literally dying. you're becoming somebody new. You're shedding an old layer. And when that happens, the mind can't perceive what's going on. So we only know that that feeling might come with death or not being here anymore, or our body's changing in some way and getting an illness. And we relate that to dying because most of us we fear death. So if you have this sign where you're kind of thinking thoughts like you're dying, or maybe your hair starts to thin and you're like, oh my gosh, do I have some sort of disease? Do I have cancer? And you start overthinking. Number one, you want to pause that right there and know that your thoughts are creating your reality. So you don't want to be thinking those thoughts. But really think about, all right, maybe I'm going through some changes. Every 7 years, our body experiences changes and it kind of sheds a layer. So sometimes we have to get rid of the old and we have to kind of lose some of our old hair to regrow the new roots. Okay, so same thing energetically with our body and with our lives and with our relationships. We have to let go of the old to receive the new. So the first thing was breakdown, losing things, losing people, unfortunately, just a tower moment. The second thing is you feel like you're dying in some way. You feel like that life is like, it's like a completion energy. That's what it's more like. You're like ready to go. You're like, okay, I lived a great life. I'd be okay to leave right now. It's a very strange feeling. The third one is no sleep. Your body is so energized that you are revving every single night when it's time to sleep. And you know you've worked out that day, so you did expend any extra energy. You know you're not drinking too much caffeine. You know it's not a full moon. So you're aware of those three things, which normally would keep you up. But if you're still up at night, that could be because your body is surging and sensing that some excitement is coming and it can't rest. It is so excited. So I know I've experienced this in my life, especially like feeling like I'm dying, feeling like I have a ton of energy. It's so much sometimes that you just can't handle all of it. So your body is just up at odd hours and maybe you can't nap. So just ride the wave and just tell yourself, this is temporary, I'm okay. Okay, the next sign is you become super popular. You start to receive so many messages, so many invitations. You just feel like everybody's wanting your time and energy and it's out of nowhere. It's kind of like, wait, why is everything moving so quickly? Why is everybody texting me? And sometimes it happens right after a stillness day. I posted a video recently about 2 signs that you know your manifestation is coming. And one of the signs was a stillness day or two. You just feel like everything is quiet. Well, the next sign is normally when everything starts to pick up pace and you feel like you're like super popular. Everybody's talking about what you're doing. Everybody's wanting to know what you're doing. They're like, why aren't they on social media as much? Let me text them and see what they're doing. It's almost like they energetically can feel you leveling up and receiving good news before you receive it. So this is another big sign that something is coming because other people are sensing that your vibration is rising. You're up in the middle of the night, you're experiencing all of these changes, you're going through like a death and a rebirth energy. Maybe you did have some breakdown in your life and people know about it, so now they're curious about what you're doing. And normally it means something great is on the way. And the last sign that I want to share with you is a very simple one, but very magical: rainbows. If you're seeing rainbows come across your Instagram feed or TikTok, or maybe you're seeing them out in public, maybe you're seeing them cascading with a hose when you're watering your flowers, you can see it kind of in the water. These are all little glimmers of a miracle is on the way. And you can trust that the tough storm, the tower moment, the breakdown, everything that you went through before was leading to this rainbow. And your reality will literally reflect the rainbows. You might even see them in your dreams. A lot of times people have dreams of rainbows, and it's their subconscious saying, get ready for this excitement. The storm is over. All right, lovies, if you need help identifying these signs in your life, everything's in the description box below. I would love to help you on your journey. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, help me get these messages out there to more people so we can all co-create our dream life and learn how to dance with the universe. All right, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.